Hey, Leonard Fournette's weight has been a huge topic of conversation, no pun intended there. According to our friend Doug Kide, he showed up to camp down to 245 pounds. This is after reports of he was at mini camp 260 pounds, man. And you know what? The Bucs just added another receiver. They signed Julio Jones earlier in the week. Question is here, Piers, how fantasy relevant will Fournette be given the Bucs' impressive passing attack?
Who cares about his weight? This isn't Lindell White killing 2 bottles of tequila at an Applebee's on Tuesday night. This is a guy who put on a couple pounds. It's 2022. We've got advanced stats and we math and science everything, and we're going to measure a guy based on his body weight. That's what we're going to determine whether he is a good player or not. Fournette, he might not be elite, but he is still a very solid option, and he's just a winner. He almost got Jacksonville to the Super Bowl. He did win a Super Bowl with Tampa. He's a guy that will be absolutely fine. And also, you look at all these receivers now and pass-catching options in Tampa. Very rarely is Fournette going to face 8 guys in the box. Now, do I think he's going to get enough volume to pay off? No, but we're going to see several games like last year where he got 4 touchdowns in one game. That definitely could be a possibility multiple times.
Okay, Jeff, how are we feeling here about Uncle Leo?
Not body shaming football players, people. These people, they put on like 15 pounds a meal. Have you seen these guys eat? And then they lose 15 pounds during the game. Congrats to Leonard Fournette for getting in shape in a week. It's great. I mean, look, the main thing here is like, look at the Bucs depth chart. This is just, I don't know why people do this. Like Rachaad White, everyone's hot and bothered. Rachaad White's going to be the passing back. Oh, he's going to be taking all the snaps. No, he's not. Guess what? It's Tom Brady. He likes veteran running backs. That's why Leonard Fournette took all the snaps down the stretch for them during the Super Bowl. That's why he took a huge snap load last year. It's going to be the same story here. Sure, you'll see Keyshawn Vaughn, White get on the field a little bit. Fournette's going to be fine. He's not like the highest end running back. He doesn't bring, like the upside of like a Taylor or a Christian McCaffrey necessarily, but like he's going to be fine from a usage standpoint.
Yeah.
So I think Fournette is actually turning into like the market here is just kind of dipped down a little bit on Fournette to the point where, like people are starting to take him, the back end of the second round for fantasy. And I think for usage props, he's been pretty consistent. The workload's going to be there. He's a player I would lean over on in terms of rushing totals as well.
Okay, Bukes, the weight may not be a bad thing because you got to factor in the belief that the Bucs offense could be a tad more run-oriented under Todd Bowles now too.
Yeah, I mean, Brady calls the shots, so let's not even get into that there.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who the coach is. Brady's going to be airing the ball out there. I mean, this was the most pass-heavy offense in all of football last year. I mean, and even still, Fournette was averaging about 18 touches per game, so it's not like he wasn't getting the ball anyways. And like Jeff said, the running back depth chart is razor thin, and that might even be generous. I don't know what's thinner than razor thin, but it's thinner than that. Like Gio Bernard is most likely going to be released during the preseason. That's something we've heard multiple times now. White, the 3rd rounder, they think he's going to be stealing some from Fournette. I'm with Jeff. That ain't happening. Like Fournette is going to be the guy here. So I'm not worried about him at all. I think all the news and stuff surrounding him is positive. That's Brady's guy there. That's the guy he's going to be thrown to in those pass catching situations. So I'm not worried about Fournette at all. I'm all in on him in this Bucs offense, even with the addition of guys like Julio Jones and all the receivers that they have and all that. I think Fournette's going to be just fine.